New York City is officially ground zero.
Aha! Just what the mayor ordered.
Between a temporal plague that is literally flooding our games to a Spider-Man that is falling apart on the big screen.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
The Big Apple has never been more dangerous. I'm your host, and this is Crash City Downtown. Now, we got a lot to get into the last couple of days. It seems like Marvel has been going crazy with everything that's been going on. First up, Marvel Rivals Season 7 drops this Friday, March 20th. What's the theme? Martial law. It seems like Mayor Fisk bit a little bit more than he could chew, and it's a temporal plague that is breaking through to the Alchemix Tower in New York City. Now, it wouldn't be a new Marvel season without a new hero, and a strategist is what we needed. White Fox is coming to the game, and her kit is wild. She uses Fox marbles to heal allies and drain enemies at the exact same time. With her ultimate, it's definitely going to be a game changer. She transforms into a Kitsune Fox, and her team is granted Unstoppable and Lifesteal. Now, a Lifesteal Punisher and a Unstoppable Star-Lord are two different characters I am not looking forward to fighting on the battlefield. It seems like a 20% nerf to the ultimates are coming, so no more just pressing Q for the win. It seems like now you are going to have to actually strategize how your team is going to be using the ults. And with now a 3-ban hero system, the meta is changing ultimately. And I think it'll be a good change, and a change that everybody's been hoping for in this new season. Plus, on the back half, we get Felicia Hardy's Black Cat coming to Marvel Rivals. She will be the 49th. So that only begs the question, who's taking that coveted 50 spot going into Marvel Rivals?
Win-win. Suit yourself. If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Now, this is probably going to be the best part of the entire video. It seems like we finally got the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day that we have been waiting for so long. And unfortunately, it's going to break your heart the same way that everything has broken our hearts when it comes to our beloved webbed crawler. It's been 4 years since we got to see the iconic Spider-Man point in No Way Home. And since then, what's really been going on? Well, it seems like Peter lives in a tiny apartment, washes his suit at the laundromat, and is witnessing from afar MJ and Ned live their best lives at MIT. But the shocker? Peter's powers are failing, and scary enough, they're failing at an alarming rate. We see him seek help from Bruce Banner, and from what we can kind of guess is he may have given the professor a hypothetical question that, of course, Banner can see through, and saying that DNA is mutating, and unfortunately that could be super bad for him. From black eyes to organic webbing and a literal biological cocoon, that we may actually get to see Man-Spider be a live action monster in the MCU. But that also begs the question, we are going into Doomsday and Secret Wars. So how do they fix Peter? And is Peter the actual antagonist of this entire movie? Also, we can't forget about the extra characters in here. My personal favorite, Punisher, is going to make his MCU debut as John Berthol's Punisher comes to the big screen. Now, this is exciting because in the trailer, Peter gets hit by Punisher's car, and Peter looks at him and says, "Frank," which means that they, within these 4 years, have met, have interacted, and have formed some kind of relationship. But we also see the Hand Ninjas, and Scorpion's suit gets a little glimpse into this movie. We have Tarantula, we have Scorpion, we have a myriad of different heroes and villains that are going to be in this new Spider-Man movie. Now, I know in the past Disney talked about only wanting to do solo projects, but this makes sense. And it seems like Peter was given the key to the city. So is that a spoiler for Daredevil season 2? Or does something else happen with Kingpin that we aren't quite ready for? But I feel like this entire episode was put all together because we have Mayor Fisk at the pinnacle of both stories. With both of these stories focusing on Lower Manhattan, both of these stories focusing on how Mayor Fisk could potentially ruin everything and take away the Avengers safety net, it seems like this was the perfect time for them to drop the trailer and announce the new season of Marvel Rivals. Marvel is at a great point right now. I am super excited. You can play the new season this Friday, tomorrow, from this video, and of course July 31st. I hope to see each and every one of you at the theaters so that we can all geek out for the new Spider-Man movie. We are almost to 100 subscribers. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Head over to the related videos where you guys can see all the more Marvel stuff that we talk about and the Avengers year-long plan that we have coming up. I'm out, and I'll see you in the shadows of downtown.